Jump around now, jump up and get down. 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 Hit. Jump up and get down. Jump around now. 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 Jump up and get down.
Then. Thanks for being here. Chino! Glad to have you back, my friend. How you been? We're watching Hector Reyes Profile 2021 in Cachorro by Proyecto Mexico. Shout out Fry Gomez. Super excited to go spend some time with him in November in Mexico. Ooh, look at this rail. Holy crap, that's steep. Ah, this rail. Oh man, we're probably gonna skate this when I'm there. I'd hope I can get a soul on that thing. If it's, well, I guess we'll see. I don't know what parts in. I don't know if I'll be in Kashoro. If that's where all of this is shot. Libby! Thanks for being here. It was awesome having Zach on yesterday. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that every time we talk about Zach Savage, I'm not like, where's Libby? Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? I didn't see any big news pop up this morning. Sometimes that be happening when I do this stuff. It looks like I got a new Dan Robinson edit from Red Eye Wheel Company. 4 days in Marseille. Pretty cool. Inline online, there's something wrong with me. No, there ain't. No, there ain't. You are good. You got it. I believe in you. Yeah, I hope you know when that Pro Boot comes out. What? Hopefully you receive a bunch of messages. I'm hoping that I'll see it before you and send it to you instead of vice versa. Okay. Let's see. You guys watch Brandon's video on the Kickstarters? Like rollerblading Kickstarters? This video is pretty good. He is really good at gathering that contextual evidence, and like, I cannot explain to you how hard it is to sit down and really dedicate time to doing that for real. So, major props for the investigative journalism. Tabernacle! I'm gonna get that tattooed on me, tree. Tabernacle. I'll buy it even if I can't fit in it. Same, Libby. Hey, this video is pretty cool. Brandon actually threw up a Steam key for the game. Did I just pass it? He threw up a Steam key for On a Roll, and it worked for me. So I stole that. Sorry, guys. If you watch this video and you try to enter those Steam keys, it's because of me. I got it. Thanks, Brandon. I was like, within the first 50 to see the video, it's like, oh boy, someone's probably already punching this in, so I hopped right on my my phone and was like, I need to redeem this in my Steam wallet. Now I have On a Roll. I have yet to download it or anything, but I want to try it. Zach's our favorite skater. We've talked about Zach Savage since the iRoller Boot days, and it easily leaks over to his proxy, the Spook Wackadoo channel, because we love us some Zach Savage on his channel. If you ended up watching yesterday or haven't had a chance yet, go and check it out. But we got to talking about gods, faction, all that stuff. On a Roll stream incoming at some point if my PC can handle it. I've heard that it runs like crap in general, so my PC probably is not gonna do great with it. Let me open up Steam. Let me see how long I should have downloaded it before this, but I don't have a controller with me. I'll download it at the arcade. Yeah, he is. No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, it'll be a little while before that Pro Boot happens, just because first come, first serve for faction, and of course they don't want to give all the skates at once, because then they don't sell, and like they gotta make sure that it's timely matter, so it will be a little while out before the Zach Savage Pro Boot, but I know that, like he said, he is itching for the camaraderie, the team stuff, really looking for some structure, and I know that faction definitely has that, so I'm really, really excited that he was able to make that connect, so that'll be good. Ugh. I only want good things for everyone. Faction, Zach, gods. I hope we all do better in every single day. Yeah, no, I agree. It's a shame that gods wasn't able to make it happen. I don't know the ins and outs of that whole business, but I'm glad that that he was able to find a home of faction. That's gonna be good for all of us. Almost teared up when I watched that. Welcome to Faction Edit. I can confirm it runs. Worked on my 75 GTX or 750 GTX. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Steam's not even opening. That song gets you. The Greta Van Fleet song in his edit. It's a good one. Greta Van Fleet is a great band. I want to see them live. Come on, Steam, I believe in you. What's going on? Oh, this poor PC needs to go to sleep. What's up, Danos? Thanks for being here. I'm gonna see what it takes to download On a Roll because I got a free Steam key from Brandon Drummond in his video. New to library. It's 6 gigabytes. Alright, I'm gonna download it, see if it messes up everything. I only have 2 gigabytes free on one of my hard drives. I really need to clean this bad boy out, huh? But can't touch the original. That's usually the case. Yeah, they're great. They're real good. I want to see them live. I'm sure I'll make it happen at some point, but they're only going to get more and more expensive. We didn't go to nearly as many concerts this year because I've been working so much. I really want to get back to going to concerts, man. I miss concerts. They're a vibe. Oh, we're 32% complete already for the download. Alright, well, we're going to see. Can you play this mouse and keyboard? I think I have my good old PlayStation 3 controller. No, this is a PS4 controller. I think I have DS4 Windows on here. Dual Shock Controller 4 program or something like that. Clark is going to utilize Zach only in positive ways until he starts making him do negative tricks. I mean, I saw those, the right foot, left foot, negative acid in his edit, man, so Clark's going to make him do negatives. At the time, didn't even know who they were. At least that's what I think. Oh, okay. At least that's what you think. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Danos, at the time, you didn't even know who they were. Yeah, man, well, that must have been a pleasant surprise. I remember when I first started hearing their music, I was like, dang, okay, I like this vibe. Take it back. Taking it back to the 80s. Alright, well, let's watch Dan Robinson's 4 Days in Marseille. From Red Eye Wheels. Look at those 3D graphics. Dan Robinson. 4 Days in Marseille. Is it Marseille? I don't know. Yup. What's up, Michael? Thanks for being here. We're watching Dan Robinson's 4 Days in Marseille with Red Eye Wheel Company. Hey, what's up, Eric? Thanks for being here. I'm catching up on the newest drop. Red Eye Wheels has dropped a section for Dan Robinson. What? He just fish brain cess slide this, like... Look at this. It looks like metal wicker basket. What the heck? What is that? Why is that? Why does this exist? What is that thing? What is... Okay. Hey, On a Roll is downloaded. Alright, we'll try playing that after this and see what happens. Marseille. It's Marseille. It's Marseille here. My America. My America. I see the ale. Marseille. Dan is so good. I mean, he's off hot. Set slide on the friggin' flat chain link fence. Ooh, what? A 3 through the fence? No. Okay, yeah. Friggin' killing it out here. Dog. Power slides on brick? Chill. Everything exists to be skated. Agreed. Knotfest in SoCal with Volbeat, Slipknot, and a bunch of others. Oh, dang, that sounds like a blast. Alright, Dan. He's killing it out here. Kaleo. Right foot sole. Oh, left foot top sole. Nice. Oh, he's still going. Okay. Front Roy to AO fish. Grabbed, I might say. More silent letters in their words than the ones you actually need. That's so funny. Yeah, dude, he's so casual with it. Holy cow. Woo! Oh, no. This is like a 3 Machio acid cess, like, because it's not in the H block. I mean, they kept it in the edit, so I kind of want to believe that was on purpose. Because he could go back and clean this up, but I kind of like this more. Man, outspin, true acid, but like cess sliding the H block soul foot, like that was pretty cool. I used to do negatives back in the early 2000s, but I haven't tried one since I started skating again. Hot dogs, that's where the negatives are at, dog. You just find a beautiful fat square rail. You just do hot dogs. You don't need to do any other negative. Don't tell Clark. I really want to learn how to negative acid, but I was just kind of like stalling it the other day. I was like, my knees are gonna hate me if I do a whole session practicing this. Bang, okay, UFO cess slide. Ooh, beautiful rocket grab fishy on the wall right. Look at that, he held it through. Oh, look at his foot. Enhance. Look at that foot. It's scary. It scare me. Look at this. Oh, dog. That is tough. Slow down. Look at his foot. Oh, oh! He slows down and then he tweaks in, but he irons out both of those things and holds it to the end. Crazy. That was cool. I would have broke my ankle right there. Again. Texas. I got a Texas hat. Alright. That was a big gap to make. What skates are those? Thanks for being here, KO Mayor. The skates he's skating, great question. They look like they were painted black. Can't really tell. We'll find a good shot. They look like they're painted black white shell skates. Maybe razors? Show me the skate. They kind of look like oh, my bad. I'm still zoomed in. T-Nex. Oh, these T-Nex skates? Okay. Yeah, I can't tell. There's too much pixelation. I can't see! I hate how YouTube is like, yeah, 1080 60, but your bitrate is 2. What the heck? Dog, chill. What in the heck? Man, Unity, what? 450 cess slide out to the friggin' true fish on a little ledge, grabbed 180 out. Dog, chill. Hey, what's up, Sean? Thanks for being here. T-Nex is what Sean says, so I'm gonna go with that. I cannot tell. The paint is throwing me off. Woo! Beautiful top acid on that ledge. That was gorgeous. Look at that stance. Holy crap. Dan, killing it out here. Good work. Woo! Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Oh my golly. Good work. Shout out Red Eye Wheels to Dan Robinson. Good stuff. 4 days in Marseille. 4-day Marseille. Negative Machio on a ledge is pretty safe to learn as you can catch other foot on top. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. I gotta do a Let's Learn for negatives. I just shot a video yesterday, another video for the Let's Learn series. Just basically, let's learn long grinds. And I started off the Let's Learn series like a year into skating, and the first one I did was Let's Learn how to AO Mizu, which I don't do anymore, hilariously enough. My second one was Let's Learn Zero Tricks. My third one now is Let's Learn Long Grinds. I want to do a Let's Learn Negatives, and Let's Learn Spin to Win. I think that would be fun. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun to shoot yesterday. I don't know about the negative one. That one's not going to be as fun, I don't think, but it's important to try. Tyler, what's up? Thanks for being here. Jonito. Jonito. Alright, what's else going on? We watched Dan Robinson new Red Eye video. If you're just stopping in, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell, like the stream, do the YouTube things, helps get rollerblading out to more people. I always forget to say that, so I'm gonna try to get better at saying that. I guess YouTube also the algorithm likes when you talk about it. At least that's what they think, because YouTube don't tell us nothing about how this stuff works. Very vague. Beady baby. A ramp up to it helps. Okay. To keep that in mind, I gotta build some little kickers just to bring around with me. Let's see. We got Entente Goods teasing their frame again. Oh, okay, well this is the Diridari, so we would like to draw your attention to our new batch of Diridari and Larifari frames, available in black and white. A new happiness is achievable when one no longer recalls a better past. Bro, okay, dang. I like that. Wasn't expecting to read that on a post about frames today. A new happiness is achievable when one no longer recalls a better past. Huh. Alright. Well, Entente dropping a little bits of wisdom. FM6 is, the building is well underway. It's going to be at the end of the month here, but looks like they added another box. Got some skate light on there. I gotta say, the more I see this, the more I wish that Zach could be there. I'm excited to see what Jimmy throws down on this. I hope Eric is feeling good enough to skate. If he is, I could see him doing some good stuff on this too. I'm excited to see who shows up. If Corey Waikiki is gonna be there, like I've heard, he's gonna kill it. I haven't seen him tagged in anything yet, so I don't know where he's at. Is he in Cali? I don't know where Waikiki's at. Tyler, today, one of those days that reminds you snow is right around the corner. Don't say that. Stop saying that to me. I'm gonna have to skate at the arcade, like, only for a few months. But at least that will make me finally build my boxes. I want to get just a series of 3-foot, like, boxes that have PVC with couplers in them, and I can just put together and make longer and longer boxes. Also make it easy to throw in the trunk, you know, separate, throw in the trunk. It'll be heavy and a lot of work, but I want a customizable one. I want one that I can expand, so... Because it would be really nice just to be able to be like, oh, well, today I want to skate, but I don't got no ramps, so I'm just gonna grind this 15 or... Ugh. That's like a reverse sneeze. Reverse cough. And then just be able to grind a bunch of stuff. And that's what I'm gonna do. I just like burped and hiccuped. I'm discombobulated right now. Alright, hold on. Very mind game-ish caption. Lives in Cali, yeah. Okay. 100-mile skate to the beach tomorrow for me. Dog, what? You're crazy. Julian Kudo being teased for Fees Shanghai 2025. So we got Fees coming up. Nice. Ah, okay, dang. Right foot, left foot, Liu Kang. Flare, is that what? Misty right foot. Ugh, I don't even know what to call this. What do you call this? What's he doing here? Do the thing again. Okay, what's the first one? Is that... What is this? Like... 180 backflip, right foot, left foot, Liu Kang's. Right on camera. Cali weather's still nice. You don't gotta brag. You don't gotta brag at me. Trying to get out to the 24-hour in Florida next year. 300 miles in 24 hours. Wait. What is this? A 24-hour... 24-hour Florida event? Boy, what? That's too much. That's a little too much. Flat 5? Guess I didn't realize how much he was spinning in this. That is, it looks so weird. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, no, that's a flat 5. It doesn't look like he's spinning that much. That's crazy. Huh. That's whack. He's crazy. Bring it back up. Whee! Huh. Yeah, that's wild. Need to think about what I'm gonna eat for lunch. What are you guys eating for lunch? What are you guys eating today? Is that the Le Mans one? Or is, I have no idea where that's at, so... I've seen that there's somebody who does a 24-hour thing on the track, and that's the only one I know. Instagram notification. Hey! What we got here? Pretty sure we've talked about this one. Ultra skate. Alright. Skate a little or skate a lot. It's up to you. Set a personal best or go for the world record. How far can you go in 24 hours? Well, what's the world record? February 24th and 25th, 2026. Miami Ultra Skate. No, stop. What? Okay. Hello? What just happened? Okay. The first three, it's like a sideways flip, then 180 in the landing. Yeah, the 180 at the end is what caught me off guard. It was like, oh, okay, quick mess. There's one at Le Mans as well. Oh, okay, so there's multiple of these. What the heck? Oh, this is skateboarding. Unfollow that quick. Don't want my algorithm to change. What track is this on? Our new world record for distance covered on a skateboard in 24 hours is 320 miles. Dang. This would be really fun, though. Like, I would just be here for the vibes. I'd probably skate for, like, a solid hour or two. I'd like to think I could go for more than that, but, like, just hanging out here for 24 hours, chilling with the crew. It's like, alright, guys, I'm gonna tap out, take a quick nap, and when you guys need me to skate, you tap me in. Like, that's what I think that's what it seemed like the Le Mans one was. Like, they had to tap in and out racers, but I think that was just me assuming. I don't really know. Oh, man, this is wild. This would be pretty cool, though. Just being on the asphalt like that. It's pretty sweet. That could be fun. If I weren't gone for Winter Clash for most of that month. I would definitely be interested in trying to make it. But I most likely will still be gone, I think. 24th and 25th? Maybe not. I'll probably be back by then. But back to work. You can take breaks or do a team relay. Yeah, the team relay would be a vibe, man. Meta, get rolling team relay. At Ultra Skate, we can bring like 10 gallons of wellness shots because people are gonna need them. It'd be pretty sweet. I'd dig that. All I need is bring a memory foam pad and a charger so I can do a live stream. That'd be fun. Test out some electric wheels. Sponsorships, welcome. How does that work? Do you like pick the are you looking for individual sponsors or are you talking about sponsors for the event? 24-hour Ultra Skate. It's pretty intense, man. Registration is open. Rules and info. If you're out on the track skating, you're wearing a helmet. No exceptions. Love that. No support crew on the track. They may assist skaters from the pit road support area only. Please keep the track clean. There are trash cans on the pit road. If we are tough enough to skate for 24 hours and we can hold our trash for 1.4 miles. We are guests here at the Homestead Speedway. Let's be respectful. No alcohol or glass bottles allowed on the riding course. What about off the riding course? You need sponsors? Okay. How does that work? How do we sponsor you? We just like hit you up. Here's some money. Go do the skate. What the heck? Volume mixer. Where'd that come from? How you popping it? What else is going on? Let's see. Did you guys see this friggin' shin slide on Soap Shoes? Ow. I mean, he's pretty in that tuck there. Pretty on the tongue, but still. Owie. Crazy. And having to run away from that, not even like put down the feet and just roll. He has to get to running. That's the thing I think that scares me the most about Soap Shoes is remembering, oh, that's right, when I get off of this, I'm not going to roll. I have to run. Let's see. Savason's still doing his thing, skating with friggin' potatoes in his crock-pot skates. Oh, Savason. He's such a goofball. I love it. Oh, this is crazy. Have you guys heard of Cindy? I have never heard of Cindy before. But what the heck? Disaster. Wait a minute. I didn't pay attention. Disaster in spin right foot pawn star. That is insane, dude. Look at the commitment in the air. Woo! Oh, crazy. Just throws the helmet. Woo! She was putting on a disaster clinic on this thing on her Instagram. I don't know anything about her, but I'm disappointed that I don't because this is bonkers. Yeah, amazing, dude. She is killing it. And we go and take a look at her profile. I don't know. She looks young. She does not look like she's over 20. But I think it's this one. This is the video that I first saw. I was like, what? What? Beautiful. Holy crap. And then I was like, another one? A different trick? Another trick? Just absolute disaster clinic, dude. That is so scary. It doesn't look like, I mean, she probably missed some, but it doesn't look like she took a serious fall. She's just Ugh, skating like a beast. Hard boot quads. Nix, hard boot quads. Okay, so she took some falls, but look at that connect even with the fall. Woo! Oh, that is insane. Good work, Cindy. Love to see it. What else we got going on? 360 Syndit. Outspin 3, what'd I say? Inspin 360. Alright, let's see. Not this one. Nis has been posting more. It's nice to see them coming out with stuff like this. I wish that every single event ever did this. Immediately after it's done, to get the people who are in charge of the event posting the status, like who won and whatnot. This scares the crap out of me. Alexi. Like, that's cool. And clearly you're confident enough to make that happen and you didn't get hurt. But, dog, that car will go right over you. Please don't do that again. This is so scary. Finishing the puzzle. My left sock disappearing. I don't even know how it came off. It's mine. Dang, alright. Never had a sponsor but managed to podium last Athens to Atlanta. Dang, alright, friend. Well, yeah. Everybody go and sponsor Danos. What does sponsoring look like? Where do they have to go for that? Did I get an answer? I'm sorry, my bad. I probably skimmed over it. He's young, strong, does ridiculous stuff. I mean, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't do this again. I just... This scares the crap out of me, man. Nah. Scary. CRS posted more about, or Create posted more about the CRS improvements. This is part 3 of the improvements. Stronger, lighter, smarter. One of the major refinements in the introduction of individually CNC machined steel spacer slider parts. Unlike the previously molded versions, these are far more precise, durable, and higher in quality. Yeah, you got too many words in your mouth. I'm gonna say it every time. I can see it. I see it. An investment in longevity. All right, I'm gonna play this how it was meant to be said, how meant to be spoken, in its true natural voice. Do I even have this active anymore? I don't know if I do. Nope, not that. Not that either. What's the button? Where's my button? Just a second. Did I get rid of it? Might have gotten rid of it. Never mind. I was gonna have a robot read this. An investment in longevity. Simpler, lighter design. We removed the outer lip and rounded the top of the spacers, cutting weight, shortening assembly width, and recessing axles deeper into the core frames. The result? Easier urethane assembly, standard 8mm axle compatibility, longer lasting axles, and improved sliding speed over time. Nice, alright, cool. I appreciate the attention to detail and how much they're putting, how much effort they're putting in this. 17? Nicole Machado? No, she's... It's a good question. Who am I thinking of? I thought she was in her early 20s. But, regardless, she's young, and she skates amazingly. I'm gonna go with Sean, because Sean usually knows. Tempted to get some CRS. I know, man, I'm interested. I just got so many other things that I want to buy. You know, like, it's on the list, but Budgeting sucks. I hate budgeting. Do it, Jordan. Thanks for being here, DQ. That's how Akeem always writes. I'm gonna find out. I'm telling you, I spend way too much time with AI. It's annoying. Let's see. Radio waves. Nah, he doesn't write like that. You know who writes like that? ChatGPT. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm not trying to be a hater, but I will call it out. This whole... We need to summarize at the beginning. We're going to friggin... we're gonna ooze confidence. Like, everything that we're saying is... we're basically gonna overhype everything. That's what ChatGPT does. And that's how I can tell. It does this whole... An investment in longevity. Simpler, lighter design. Dual spacer design. I have no doubt that they went back and edited this. But I'm just saying, I have to make fun of it. I would rather everybody write their own things. But that's just me. It's just an opinion. Alright, we're back to the Them shoe. Them is coming out with shoes, if you didn't know, and they're starting to tease, so... It looks like there was some talk on the Rollerblading Still Fun channel about if this is the back of the shoe or if it's like a look down. I'm still pretty confident this is the back of the shoe. This is like what you could consider almost the V cuff. Oh, well, the V cut, you can't see it really. Hold on, my bad. Zoom! Yeah, this right here, I want to say is the back of the heel. And this is the pull tab. And then I want to say that this is like... Just, it's like angled. I don't really know though, I have no idea. It'd be interesting if that were the look down. I wouldn't hate it. But I would be a little like, this definitely is reminiscent of the backside of their liners, so makes me wonder. Judas, you think it's a look down? It definitely looks like a look down too, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, there's like the sole right here. It looks like a curves, like a toe box. It probably, I mean, I don't know. I can see it both ways. I first see it as the back of the shoe, but if they did a good job because you look one way or the other, and I feel like I can definitely see both. Agree to disagree. Actually, wait. Isn't there a way to be able to tell? Isn't there a whole program? Let's see if it's free. I'm gonna look it up. What program can tell me if something is AI written? I'm keeping this on me. Check if AI oh, with Grammarly. Oh. I know that they're doing this in colleges, and that's so funny to me. Because that would be the first thing that I do, is use ChatGPT to write my stuff. It's a sole plate. Okay, not sure. Would a GoFundMe be easiest for people to contribute? Most likely. That's the back of the heel, definitely not the toe look down. I can see one way or the other, truly. I'm leaning towards it's the heel, but that's because that's what I first saw. That's what I thought. What is the sole doing going up the side of your ankle? Fashion? I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like, I wouldn't put off that it was just like aesthetically designed to be like that, but why is the sole of the shoe sticking out so far? I mean, it's an up close picture, but is it a soap shoe? What? Aaron Carter died. Jordan, for real. That's what I'm thinking. Just because, like, look at the... I don't know. Like... Yeah, I don't really have one way or the other to be able to sway anybody's decision. This is just what I think. I don't know. It's interesting. They also love AI 3D and third world children making sculptures out of traps with the caption, "Anything is possible." It's a good meme. We are confident that this is 64% AI generated. I gotta be that guy. I gotta call out AI every time I see it, because it should be data crunching, not writing, not creating art, not anything involving interacting with other humans. And that should always be fact-checked. Always be fact-checked. We learned that the hard way when we were learning about Able frames and Billy O'Neill's on the stream. And Billy O'Neill's on the team. Julio's a sneakerhead. He's not going to drop some ugly slippers. Sean. That's a great point. Yeah, dude, I'm so interested to see what the shoe looks like, man, because you're right. He's definitely picky about the way that it looks, and this just kind of reminds me of the conversation yesterday. On topic, off topic, I'm super excited to see what Zach is thinking for his Pro Boot, because we were talking about his sneaker collection yesterday. Yeah, I know, that should be pretty cool. 64% of the time, it's AI every time. I just found out today and I spit my hot coffee in an old lady's face. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I've known a few, like, famous Aaron Carters that I thought everyone was talking. I still don't really know who we talk about when we're talking about Aaron Carter. I'm sorry. All I know is, like, a metal singer that went by that same name. And I was, like, really invested in his music for a while, and that's who I thought everybody was talking about, but I remember years ago finding out that that's not true. At least I'm pretty sure, but I still don't really know. Didn't Intuition make slippers back in the day? Yes, they did. There are Intuition slippers. If they're gonna be like a no-lace slip-on style of shoe, like those weird-looking Oakleys. It definitely, people were definitely saying the Oakley vibe. Yeah, I think he'd be better off trying to go for the sneakerhead, but we'll see. Fashion? Little booties. It's doing its job well, Eric. You're absolutely right. We're talking about it, and we don't know what to expect, so it's a good teaser. Also, it's the first teaser pick. Why would he start with a straight-up look down? Yeah, I'd be confused by that as well. But maybe that's what he wanted you to think, Sean. He's like, Shawn Michelson's gonna think I wouldn't do this, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, hey, Lava Frames is coming out with an aluminum frame. I don't know if we've talked about this yet. Lava Skates coming out with an aluminum frame. 64, 60, 60, 64. Alloy 60, 61. Lots of 60s. Comes in length 252, 260, or 270 millimeter. Should be interesting. It looks like it could be a fun bowl frame. Intuition booties are comfy. So who's the next Playlife Reactor Pro model? Great question. So we had Robbie Pitts, Tomo. Who else do we know that is skating those skates? Probably one of the Poland kids, I would think. Because there's some kids that skate with Tomo that have really been throwing it down. I would think one of them. Is it Tomek? Because there's Tomo, but there's also a kid named, I believe, Tomek. I met him briefly at Winter Clash, and he was good. There's two that come to mind that are in that Europe area. I don't know if they're from Poland or what. That's what I gathered. I don't remember why I even gathered that. I like to assume things. They're from Europe. What those roller booties do? What that thing do? Hey! Hey, what that booty do? Want to yell that at a skate comp. What that roller booty do? Kid shoes. Really? Interesting. Carlos Bernal. Why? What makes you think that, Sean? That would be interesting. I mean, it'd be smart to move big names over there. Yeah, I guess that never thought about that. Maybe that would be something that Powerslide would do is potentially move skaters to a different team. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of a completely different one. Alright, it's 1:15. No spank you. I'm gonna start getting ready to go to work. I gotta work at 2, so I appreciate y'all being here. Doesn't he ride for Play Life now? He might. I don't know. Let's go check. I have not kept up with Carlos. You would know more than I would, that's for sure. Oh yeah, he's skating the Play Life skates. Yeah, so you're probably right. They're probably gonna move him to a reactor. Here, let me bring it up. Yeah, here he is in the gray reactors. Interesting. Woo! Negative acid on a handrail. Chill, dog. Come on. How many pro skates does he have with USD? Like 4? 5? There he is in his pro skate, the gray Bernals with USD taped up. Yeah, you're probably right then. I would think Bernal. Yeah, good call, Sean. Most likely Bernal. My second guess would be the kid skating with Tomo, maybe, but there's probably other people too. I honestly don't know. Someone who's been pretty deserving but hasn't ever gotten a pro skate before? Right, yeah, I'd be interested to see where he'd be on this list, but realistically, I would think from a business standpoint, you would want a Bernal Play Life skate sooner than later. Tomo's is a rave, that's right. Tomo's is a rave. Is Pitts a reactor? This was a reactor, right? And is this a rave as well? I think this is a rave skate. Not a reactor. Yeah, that's not his pro skate. No, I'm just asking, like, who's gonna get the next pro skate for him. Have a good one, Ben. Thanks for being here. Woo! Literally just got us way, right? Powerslide has been doing exactly that for a while with God's Icon and Mesmer. Not a long shot, they'll do that with Play Life too. Right, well, yeah, just branching them all out. Pitts' Play Life. Reactor is separate. Reactor is a Play Life skate, isn't it? Am I crazy? What the heck? It is. Yeah, it's a... Well... Yeah, no, it's... Reactor is the Play Life model of this skate specifically. And the Rave is the new boot that they came out with. Yeah, so we got the Reactor right here, and then Pitts is the same shell, and then we have the Rave. So this is what Bernal is skating right now. So yeah, Play Life has two aggressive boots right now. The Rave Pro and the Rave shell and the Reactor shell. It's called the Fantasy, but it's a reactor. It is a reactor. Yeah. Also, not a fan of the word play life, but like if they're going for something, they want a cheaper entry level. I get it. Like if they're trying to get it into like Walmart and stuff, play life I could see being a brand. Ice is gonna be next. Aragon on the reactor. We're gonna get an Aragon Rave Pro Skate. Yeah, Eric, would make more sense to move to lower rank skaters over to keep USD with more heavy hitters. Play life seems more like an entry level brand. Yeah, and that's what kind of interests me, because Bernal is definitely still one of their hammer skaters on USD. So moving their like one of their biggest hammer skaters over to a smaller brand is certainly interesting. I wonder how much say Bernal had in that. Alright, everybody. I think it's time for me to get moving. I'm gonna quick do a peek at the Instagram and see if anything popped up while we were streaming. Sometimes that happens. Doesn't look like any breaking news at the moment. Good stuff. Well, if you haven't watched the interview with Zach Savage, make sure you go ahead and check that out. We appreciate Zach for coming on, and shout out to the Faction crew. Pretty cool to make that happen. We're huge fans of Zach on the channel, you guys know that, but it's even better now that he's part of my favorite team. Anyway, I appreciate you for being here. I'm going to try to do an on a roll live stream since Brandon Drummond gave out that free Steam key, so I'm going to download that and see if we can get that running on stream. Other than that, go support Get Rollin' at GetRollin.org or Feet and Four Wheels at feetandfourwheels.com. And make sure your next session is a good one. Support the homies as much as you can. Share, comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell if you want to be here for the next live stream. I swear I am trying to schedule a next Left versus Right. I'm thinking it's going to be on Monday. So I'm going to have that posted before Monday, but we should have a Left versus Right next week. My schedule keeps changing. Excuses. Nix, we were talking about you a little bit earlier. We saw somebody with some M12 hard boot quads. I'm actually on my way out, though. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, they're doing it very backwards, Sean. Yeah, it's weird. Absolutely. Anyway, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. And that your next session is friggin' amazing. Love y'all. Later, bladers. Oh.